It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Charlotte Hornets at Time Warner Cable Arena. Checking out the Hornets, this is a dangerous team right now, having won 8 straight. They want to see just how far they can push it, looking for win number 9 in a row tonight. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game and understand the time and score relationship. That's what a basketball IQ is. Like not taking a three-point shot with 24 seconds on the shot clock when you're up 9.
Not fouling a jump shoot.
Yeah, that's basketball IQ.
Okay, thank you. Kevin Harlan has a very high basketball IQ. Shaq has it too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like it.
I went to BYB, Bust Your Butt University.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of progress.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. And back in Charlotte following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Smith in a 2-guard. Cauley Stein is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the point. Here's Buckner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Irving. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's Buckner. No good. Good D by Irving.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Burks with it. He's picked up by Irving to the left wing. Here's Buckner. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Cauley Stein kicks to Smith, shoots over Burks. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Cauley Stein.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
There's the pick. Now, here's Burks, covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock, the 17-footer. And the Hornets miss again.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Buckner. And that one's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And he gets it to go. 7 points for Freak.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Back to right. Knocked away. It's stolen by Smith. Ball going up court. A pull-up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets trail by 3. Down low. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
To the inside, and stolen by Coley Stein. The finish, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Pass to Buckner. Right outside. He dishes it to Burks. Over to the wing. Charlotte moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Buckner. Good D by Thompson.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The drive by...
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Wright. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Inside to end the run, and the layup is up and in.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Now the dish to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Wright. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists. Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Assistant. Right. Cavaliers timeout. All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment. The Hornets dance team. Make some noise.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Tobias Harris. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work. He's averaging 7 points a game,
Late. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Lonley's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving kicks to Smith, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And here are the Hornets now, following the score by Cleveland. Nurkic can't hit.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And it's Smith that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And right, here we go. Hornets keep it alive. Nurkic can't hit. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. That's a 2 from Smith. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Wright, looking for his first basket still in this one. Yeremich, and the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Pollard, he's checked in for Thompson. Harper comes in for Tobias Harris. And Middleton subbed in for Smith. Here's Frazier. The rebound by Middleton.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Here's Vonleh, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Vonleh. And here are the Hornets now. 15-point game. Yeremich looking to end the run. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here is Frazier, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Hornets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
The line for your Hornets shooting 2, Frazier.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Cleveland leading by 10. They've got Wright. He's out there with... Whoa!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Wright following the score by Cleveland. Five on the clock. Out to the right wing. Burks hits the jumper in space.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Here's Irving. To the middle. Here's Smith. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Out to the wing. Here's Brady. Good D by Thompson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Burks following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Irving dishes to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Now here's Wright. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Irving. Here's Smith. A rare miss for him.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They shoot again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
For Charlotte, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
While we're in this break, let's take a moment now to acknowledge the strong defense we've been seeing from that point guard position lately. These are the steal leaders among point guards since the All-Star break. Freak number 1.
jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
Hornets trail by 11. Right outside. There's the pick. To the right side. Here's Burks. Hits it from three-point range. Burks has got 7 points.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. First in field goal percentage, fourth in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dishes to Smith. From deep. Cleveland gets it back. Cauley Stein's shot is good. Cauley Stein's got his second basket of the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Burks. He's got 7. That's good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Irving. And it's 6 points for Willie Cauley Stein. Hornets trail by 10. And here is Wright. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Brady. Here's Buckner. 6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And the foul called on Freak.
That's his first personal foul.
There's a screen. Burks. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Hornets trail. Right, the pass to Hickman. Now, here's Burks. D right on him. And Wright kicks to Burks. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Hornets trail by 8. Now, Wright. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Buckner. Wide open look. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Assist goes to
Irving with it.
Right.
At the elbow, it's Thompson. Smith outside. And another miss by Cleveland. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. On the wing, Thompson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Vonleh's checked in for Cauley Stein. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Thompson. The Hornets have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Passes to Hickman. To the paint. Burks sets a screen for Wright. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Going to the line, Yusuf Nurkic, shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. A different look now for Cleveland. Pollard, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Middleton subbed in for Harris. Good on the second free throw. Cleveland leading by 8. Down low, here's Vonleh. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise! Hornets dance team, give it up!
Screen by Nurkic. Frazier dishes to Harper. The fadeaway. Great D that time from Middleton. Cleveland leading by 10. For 3, Smith. Count the bucket. Smith's got 33.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Frazier kicks to Harper. He feeds it to Frazier. Back to Harper. And stolen by Vonleh. Pollard passes to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around for three. Smith. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Middleton outside. Nurkic with the steal. Frazier outside. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Harper, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And he gets it to go.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they looked offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Here's Harper. It's the game. And good on the basket. Book it. 36 points for Smith.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Jeremic, defended by Middleton. That is good.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Smith dishes to Vonleh. And he cuts it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the score by Cleveland. Jeremic, defended by Middleton. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Going to the line. Yerich.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Harper. Cleveland's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. The drive by Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Going to the line. Harper. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Cleveland leading by 12. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jeremic, defended by Middleton. Smith, look at that. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
.143 left now here in the second. Hornets trail by 17. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Line for your Hornets shooting 2, Yelich.
The first one falls.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Sarge is checked in for the Cavaliers. So he gets them both. Cleveland leading by 15. Middleton outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The feed to Sarge. Smith outside. He kicks it to Middleton. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Hornets.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
The drive by Smith. Can't hit.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
The rebound by Middleton. Cleveland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Just his first attempt. Pollard, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Yeremich, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Yelich.
7 points in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 13. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Smith.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Smith hits them both. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Frazier outside. There's the pass to Harper. Makes it off the glass. Harper's got 5 points in the quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. Nobody gave us a chance tonight, but we're right where I thought we'd be. But still, we're a long way from done. So let's keep our effort at 100% all the way to the end.
All right, Charlotte, now over to the court.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Hornets trail by 13. On the court for Cleveland. Smith in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Back to Wright. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in. Wright's got the first bucket of the third here for the Hornets. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving kicks to Smith. Buckner grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And Wright, here we go. And he trims the lead to single digits.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Smith in the post. Burks covering. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Buckner, following the score by Cleveland. Shoots from the line, and that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Cauley Stein at the elbow. Cauley Stein with the screen for Irving. Smith with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Irving. And 12 points for Willie Cauley Stein.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. There's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Cauley Stein. 12 points for him. They get it back. No good with the layup.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Thompson, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Just 5 on the clock. Right side. From 18 feet away. Offensive rebound. Here's Buckner. Shot is off.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Back to Wright. They set the pick to the inside. Hickman got a hand on it. Now here's Irving. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Harper's checked in.
Harper.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Hornets trail by 15. Jeremic. The shot from the low post is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's Wright. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Charlotte moving it around. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Wright's got 6 here in this quarter. Smith kicks to Sarge. Back to Smith. 1:39 left in the third. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 51.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Here's Nurkic, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And here's Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Sarge. Both free throws good from Smith. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Goodman. Nurkic kicks to Wright. Nurkic a screen on Smith. And Wright, here we go. Back to Nurkic. Passes it to Goodman. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket good. 11 points in the game. Cleveland leading by 13. To the paint. Pollard, good.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Smith left side. With one on the clock, and again it's Cleveland.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 15. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Here's Smith. We've got Alec Burks, and it's Wright in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Feeds it to Smith. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And so it's Cleveland with it. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 6. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's the screen. The pass to Hickman. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
That's his second personal foul. Going to the line, Hickman. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Cleveland leading by 15. Now Smith, and stolen by Wright. Here's Burks. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Here's Burks. Makes it off the glass. Burks has got 4 this quarter.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Irving passes to Smith from deep 3-point range, kept alive. Cauley-Stein. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
At the line, Willie Cauley-Stein. Shooting 1.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Wright with it. Pass to Hickman. Wright sets a screen. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. From deep. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Smith. Cleveland leading by 14. There's the triple. The shot will not go.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
to the right side. Here's Buckner. He's covered by Thompson. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Irving with the ball, and Burks picks him up defensively. Now here's Cauley Stein. Defense right on him. Smith for three. Burks pulls it in. Hornets trail by 14. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Buckner. That one off the back iron and out. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Got that bucket in no time at all. Smith's got 58.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Buckner. Back to Wright. Here's Brady. Nails the baby hook.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Here's Smith.
Oh, that athletic.
Yeah. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Brady. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Right outside. Kicks to Burks. Charlotte moving it around. Passes it to Hickman. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his third personal foul. Going to the line.
The first one falls.
Shooting 2.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And the Cavaliers lead by 16. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Now the pass to Hickman. Here's Buckner. He's covered by Irving and stolen by Harris. Hornets with the rebound. Burks has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Hickman. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Smith. Gets to the corner and buries it.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Wright dishes to Burks. There's the pick. To the paint, here's Brady, and the layup's good off the glass.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. To the inside, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 8th assist in the game. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Buckner. Inside, here's Wright. Poked loose.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And Smith with the stuff.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Now the dish to right. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Hornets ball. Welcome fans to the FIBA World Championships.
Three on the clock.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
From 11 feet away, and again, Tristan Thompson. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Burks. Lets it go. Buckner. Good. Here's Smith.
Alec Burks.
Cauley Stein kicks to Smith. He dishes it to Thompson. The feed now to Smith. To the inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Hickman. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Irving's got his 3rd rebound on the night. For 3, Smith. No good. The Hornets shooting 40% in the 4th. Right against Smith. Here's Buckner. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Smith missing. Well, the Hornets shooting in this game 45%. This is to right. Pass to Hickman. Here's Buckner. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. No good. And Cleveland the other way now. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Hickman. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Kyrie Irving. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He has 8 points and 15 assists. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
Harper, he's checked in for Charlotte. Both free throws good for Irving. And here is Wright. And with 9 assists, he's keeping their offense going.
Splendid playmaking.
Yeah, but what's been key for me is he's not holding it just for the assist. He's making the right play with each read.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. Smith kicks to Cauley Stein. Out to Smith. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. Cleveland moving the ball around. On the wing, Irving. Just 3 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Smith, no luck.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Now, Burks. Feeds to right. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Kicks it to Thompson. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Harper. From 11 feet away, and the jumper is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The Cavaliers leading by 20. To the middle. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
now,
for Smith.
2 shots.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Free throw good, Smith.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for Smith.
Easy.
And he's
Too
unleashed
easy.
a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Cauley Stein. Pollard comes in for Tristan Thompson. Harper, he's checked in for Harris. And Sarge is subbed in for Irving. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Frazier outside. Howard down with both hands.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And the pass to Goodman. He kicks it to Harper. Now the dish to Frazier. To the paint. Harper's shot's good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith against Frazier. Smith drawn the double team. Four on the shot clock. Whoops, they pick off the pass. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Hey, listen, don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's been me that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster, but I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team thinks.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Hawks in Atlanta. Checking out Atlanta, the wheels have started to come off for them recently. Clearly a mid-season swoon taking place. We'll see if they can start to shake out of it tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position. And if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboards.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Smith in a 2-guard. Tristan Thompson is out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. For 3, Smith. Rebound by the Hawks. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Freak at the line for 2. Under sticks.
The free throw drops for Smith.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Keep it up.
Both free throws good from Smith.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thank you for that, Doris. And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Freak. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the wing on the left, just 5 to shoot. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the rejection by Smith. Fires from the corner, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He's yours. How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Anderson outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Kaminsky kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. And Thompson sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. 3rd in assists, 3rd in field goal percentage, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And, you know, you mentioned it. He does a great job running the offense, spotting the open man, and making the easy delivery.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points his last outing. Left side Anderson. The Hawks working the ball around. The dish now to Kaminsky. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. The Hawks trail by 7. Anderson with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Anderson outside, feeds it to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Smith with a wide open look. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Black... As we know, that's not a role he shies away from. They always lean on him to drive their offense, and Coach wants to lean on him again today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Anderson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Smith. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. With the floater.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
The Hawks trail by 7. They set the pick. The feed to Kaminsky. He dishes it to Anderson. Here's Heaton. And again, it's Atlanta. Now, here is Irving. 9 points last game. Smith, the layup off target.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Smith. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Smith's got 16.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the rejection by Smith.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 19 points for Freak.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's the screen. Schroeder passes to Kaminsky, and he gets it to go. Kaminsky's got his first points of the night.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Smith dishes to Cauley-Stein. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And then Smith with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Schroeder. The Cavaliers making the shot. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. And again, it's Atlanta. Smith with it. He's got 23. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kaminsky. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Now, here is Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's now 26 points for Smith.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Some very valuable players right here. Big men who can create turnovers for their teammates inside. These are the power forwards and centers with the most assists in the past month. Third is Frank Kaminsky.
To be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
Man, it's so much fun to watch a big guy handling and orchestrating things from the lane. I mean, it causes so many problems when you've got a guy who can score down there, who also has vision and an excellent basketball IQ.
Now here's McLemore. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Cleveland leading by 11. Fires from 18. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Irving. 28 points for Smith.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Kicks to McLemore. That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 13. Rebound by Smith.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Wadley's shot is good.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Pass to McLemore. It's stolen by Smith. Goes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Good. 6 points for Frank Kaminsky.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And the dunk by Smith.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
1:46 left to play here in the first. Out left to the wing. McLemore with the ball. Now Smith defending. Six on the shot clock. There's a screen. Here's Mobley. Here's Heaton. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter.
Let's go, man.
He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Greg, that's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
And Atlanta has possession. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Jumper off the screen. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Irving kicks to Smith. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Harper, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Mobley covered by Smith. Here's Kaminsky. Cannot hit. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And it's Smith penetrating. Off target from the baseline.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Burks can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 21. 4-on-3 break. Dishes it to Harper. Passes it to Smith. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And the rejection by Smith. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Cleveland ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in Europe. He talked about the difference coaching abroad.
There's just a lot more practice time. And when the games come, you're still playing 2, maximum 3 times a week. You know, here you could be playing 4 or 5 times a week, and your practice time is going to be limited, and your ability to change things is going to be limited. You know, adjustments can and will be made and should be made, but you got to be a lot more pointed.
And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
On the court for Cleveland, Smith, he's in at shooting guard. Vonleh's out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Harper, and it's Saric in at the point. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He ended up with 68 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
To the wing right side. Here's Vonleh. Out to Smith. Now the pass to Saric. Takes the three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Schroeder. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Braxton from 17 feet out. Rebound by Smith.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Can't get it to go.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And it's Schroeder missing. Cleveland's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. At the elbow, it's Harris. The shot will not go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Atlanta again missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Smith, plenty of space. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Smith's got 46 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Anderson kicks it over to Schroeder. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Good on the triple. Kaminsky's got 9.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Move the ball.
Irving double team. Here's Cauley Stein. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
For Cleveland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Schroeder kicks to Anderson. Here's the screen. The dish to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Off the screen. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Hawks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second. To the middle, here's Heaton, and the layup is good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now, here is Irving. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harris against Anderson. And it's Harris off the drive. The rebound by Anderson. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Saric. Here's Heaton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Middleton's checked in.
One shot, gentlemen.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. Irving passes to Saric. Outside Irving. And Middleton kicks to Saric. Middleton against Anderson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the basket by Harris.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Teams changing it up here. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The Cavaliers 5th.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
They set the screen. Middleton against Anderson. That's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. He kicks to Vonleh. Puts up a 3. No luck. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Feeds it to McLemore. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Smith. Cleveland leading by 23. Passes it to Pollard. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's Vonleh. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Atlanta with the ball. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
The Hawks have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Braxton. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Burks, he's checked in for Atlanta. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Harper, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. That one misses. Cleveland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Smith's got 48.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Burks. 8 points his last outing. Clock at 6. The Hawks working the ball around. And the pass to Braxton. Fires from the line. They get it back. Mobley. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Mind the lane.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
.146 left in the first half of the game. Cleveland leading by 23. And Smith gets double teamed. Kicks it down to Middleton. And there's the feed to Harper. Pass to Pollard. Smith left side. Burks with the double team. Lots of room. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got his first basket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Right wing. Now here's McLemore outside. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Middleton kicks to Smith, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV, no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 46 seconds left in the first half.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
.40 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Vonleh, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Vonleh's got 4 points this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Passes it to Braxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Smith outside. Baseline jumper. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Mobley. Shot is no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
I mean, we're always looking to come out and set a tone like that. Our goal every game is to make the other side fearful of coming at us on offense. And I'm pretty sure we accomplished that in the first half tonight.
You made them work for everything. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yes, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Now Schroeder following the three-point attempt by Freak. And for Cleveland, Smith in at shooting guard. Tristan Thompson is out there with Harris. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Irving at the one spot. Now here's Schroeder. He dishes it to Kaminsky. The Hawks working the ball around. And that one goes long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And for the Hawks,
it's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Down low. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. Doubled by Smith. They shoot again. And Kaminsky lays it up and in. Kaminsky's got 13.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
Here's Smith. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
That's good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the inside, Cauley Stein. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They set the pick. Schroeder kicks to Kaminsky. Off target with his three. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. It's Thompson off the drive. Kicks to Cauley Stein. And Smith gets double teamed. 5 on the clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
For Cleveland, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's the pick. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Kaminsky from outside the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Harris. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Harris has got his 2nd basket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Anderson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Now, here's Schroeder, covered by Irving, and that one's good. Schroeder. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Smith on the wing. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. The kick out to Irving. The screen from Thompson. And it's Smith penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 6. No problem knocking that one down. 16 points for Frank Kaminsky.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
Here's Cauley Stein, an easy 2 points on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Heaton. And again, it's Atlanta. Now Smith. He feeds it to Irving. Lets it go from 14. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Anderson. And it's blocked. Smith for 3. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And here's Schroeder. Here's Heaton. A beautiful reverse layup. 11 points in the game.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Smith for 3. No good. Hawks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. There's a screen. From 12 feet out, but he gets it back. And it's off from 3-point range. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Smith with it, now guarded by Kaminsky. Smith kicks to Irving. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Hawks.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Shot on the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
64 points for Smith.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Irving. They set the screen. Here's Heaton. Drilled from 11 feet out. He's got 13. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And what a game for Smith. And he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Vonleh's checked in for Cauley Stein. Pollard comes in for Tristan Thompson. Harper, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Middleton subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Smith hits them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
There's the dish to Burks. This one for 3. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sarge is checked in. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from... Here's Smith. So on the floor for Cleveland. Smith, he's... Look at that jam! I mean, it's just beautiful.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Cleveland. From 18 feet away, and off the prime, and in it goes.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Now, here's Olynyk. Defense is right there. And now, the fast break Anderson with the ball. And there's the lay-in.
Justin Anderson for 2.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Smith, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
He kicks to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Olynyk.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
To the left wing. And the rejection by Smith. And they get it back. Over to the left wing. Here's Schroeder. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. hits them both.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game. It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Kaminsky, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Hawks, Ryan Kaminsky. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Both good from the line that time. For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Tipped away. Maxwell, the pass to Schroeder. It's blocked. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Maxwell. 2 shots.
Good on both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Smith, the pass to Little. Harper kicks to Olynyk. That is good.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Here's Smith, rips down the breakaway slam.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Schroeder. Atlanta again missing.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Smith, no good. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Creek. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Hobbs. Can't get it to go. Smith with some nice D. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Olynyk dishes to Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Over to the wing. Saric passes to Smith. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Now here's Schroeder, covered by Smith. Simmons, great pass to set up the lay-in.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And that one's good. Here's Smith. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Schroeder kicks to Simmons. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That drops.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Smith drawn the double team. Here's Olynyk. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Schroeder. The offensive rebound and the basket by Kaminsky.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play. Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Here's Schroeder. Off the screen. Second shot opportunity. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Kaminsky. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Hawks making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Harris dishes to Smith. Cauley Stein kicks to Thompson. Saric passes to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. They get it again. Here's Cauley Stein. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Here's Hobbs, and he gets it to go.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Harris misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Leonard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Myers Leonard. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Saric. Rebounded by the Hawks.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Leonard with a screen on Smith. Feeds it to Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. Simmons got 7 now in this quarter.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
To the paint, here's Hobbs. That's tipped. Saric dishes to Smith. Look at that. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Mobley, covered by Smith. Here's Mobley. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the Jays.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Hobbs. finished off the break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Shooting for Atlanta, Pollard. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Harper, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. He hits both from the stripe. So it's the Hawks now. And there's the pass to Maxwell. It's stolen by Smith. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Simmons. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Maxwell. From past the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Pollard. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Mobley, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Mobley. Atlanta again missing.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Passes to Pollard. Back to Smith. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall. Athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
.124 left in the 4th quarter. They set the pick. Leonard the pass to Maxwell. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Saric.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And reaching an impressive milestone on the year. This will be win number 60. And, guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really actually backed it up.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip. And given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Smith. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Now, here's Sarge. There's a screen. Middleton the pass to Pollard. Cauley Stein with the screen for Sarge. 5 to shoot. The feed to Cauley Stein. 14 feet away. And again, it's Cleveland.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow. Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I guess however many games we have left on the schedule, that's an answer. Hey, I might even get 2 triple-doubles in one game. I don't know if that's possible. I'll probably do it. I'm going to call it a double, triple-double.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.